new breed, global truth.
Thousands of Maui residents have nowhere to go after the damage caused by wildfires. Tourists are packing the airports. They're trying to get off the island. But for the people that live there, there are not any good options.
Everybody lost everything. We don't know how to feel. People out here, no more nothing. They no more family, they no more clothes, they no more nothing out here.
Families are cramming into emergency shelters, but understandably, those facilities are quickly filling up.
It's a little overwhelming. I came earlier just to see what people needed, and then went shopping. Because often, you know, make donations of clothes or whatever, and it's not really what people need.
You're hearing that from Oprah Winfrey. She is in Hawaii helping people devastated by these fires. Today, she dropped off some pillows, shampoo, and other items to those evacuees that are being housed inside the War Memorial Gymnasium. Oprah does own property on fire-ravaged Maui. That are being housed inside the War Memorial Gymnasium. Oprah does own property on fire-ravaged Maui. They're being housed inside
Oprah Winfrey is giving pillows and shampoo, ladies and gentlemen. Sleeping bags, etc. Over there after the devastating, horrendous, apocalyptic wildfire that took place over there in Maui and different parts of Hawaii. Oprah Winfrey is giving away pillows, shampoo, and sleeping bags. You know, I spoke to quite a few people earlier today, and a lot of the people of Hawaii, they stand in togetherness, and they know that something is amiss. They know something is daunting going on. They know that there's a lot of corruption. And they're very angry about what's taking place. For those who don't know, Hawaii was illegally occupied by Americans quite some time ago. And I do mean illegally. Just like they go and conquer other land masses, it was the same thing that happened there. Land gets destroyed, so it no longer belongs to the people who first had it, because it takes the value of the land down, and now they're able to occupy it at a very low rate. And this is something they've been doing time and time again. Now, with Oprah Winfrey, I don't know if you all caught this news brief that I'm about to play for y'all rather, that happened about 4 months ago. I need you to hear how much land Oprah was able to acquire before all of this melee, before this catastrophe took place. I want you to hear how much land she has. And then I want you to think about what she had to offer the people. First and foremost, it shouldn't be no cameras there. That should go without saying. If you're going to do something for people, you do it out of the kindness of your heart. The scriptures tell you not to give your alms before men. A lot of people want to be seen. In fact, before I go into the actual news brief, I want you all to hear Oprah upset because her camera crew was actually denied access to Hawaii during this event. When this first took off, her camera crew was denied because it should be obvious that she's exploiting the people. At least that's from my opinion. I can't just straight up and down say she's exploiting the people, but that's what it looks like. So I got to ask you all, and I'll let y'all vote at the end. I'll let the people speak, right? But peep this.
Thousands of Maui residents.
That's the wrong one. Here we go.
Hey, everybody. You know what this week has taught me is that when you don't know what to do, you do whatever you can. I went to visit one of the big shelters here at the War Memorial and asked people what it is they needed, and then went shopping for some things, some, basic things like towels and sheets and shampoo and other necessities. And at some point, I will make a major donation after all of the smoke and ashes have settled here and we figure out what the rebuilding is going to look like. This is going to be a long and difficult process. But spending time at the shelters, I've met so many incredible people. One guy, Julius, I said, spending time at the shelters, I've met so many incredible people. One guy, Julius, I said, spending time.
So, as you can see, she's doing it for the cameras. She's doing it to be seen. She's making it seem like she's on ground zero and taking care of the people, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see this news brief from a few months ago, right?
There's mixed reaction tonight from Maui, where Oprah Winfrey recently bought hundreds of acres of.
Hold on, what? She bought what? Wait. Hold up. What?
Wait, what?
Hundreds of acres. She has hundreds of acres. But you're giving the people toothpaste, shampoo, towels. What am I missing here? She says she's getting them necessities, whatever they need, right? They need land to live on. They need places to sleep. They need to get out of the shelter and have a home. You have hundreds of acres available in Hawaii. You don't live in Hawaii, ma'am. But you're getting these people shampoo.
Land and upcountry.
Now, we were the first to tell you about this earlier this week. Some disagree with the buy, but as KT4's Ali Dukla explains, two lawmakers say it's actually a good thing.
Some on social media are calling the buy excessive because the millionaire already owns more than 100 acres in upcountry in Hana before buying 870 more acres in Kula.
Whoa, wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So she practically got 1,000 acres. She got 800 acres in Kula. She got another 100 acres in Maui. But the people don't have nowhere to go. But she's on ground zero giving out shampoo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. The clear exploitation going on here. It's so much going on right now where people are coming forward claiming that government officials turned off the water right when this took place, when this fire came. There is people coming forth and saying that they actually closed school that day. Yeah, they randomly closed school that day. What is going on here? So clearly there was some mixed emotions about Oprah even purchasing this land to begin with. And the people thought it was excessive. And instead of Oprah proving that her purchasing that land wasn't excessive because here the people are in need, let me look out for the people. Let's move them in on the land because somehow her land was unscathed, untouched through all of this. Somehow she ain't got nothing burnt on her land. Now some people are saying, man, breathe. This is crazy. This is deep. Listen, this is deeper than just Oprah Winfrey, and we're gonna go there. We're gonna listen, the rabbit hole goes deep. So I need everybody to pound the like button because ain't nobody bringing you what I'm about to bring you on social media. Some of the things that I'm about to show y'all gonna be like, wow. Y'all gonna be astonished. And I will wait Everybody gotta hit the like button. Everybody gotta hit the like button. Because what I'm putting out there is gonna really expose these devils for what the agenda is. Oprah spelled backwards is what, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody put Oprah spelled backwards in my chat. Harpo. Harpo. My last video, what did I tell y'all? I said harp weather modification. Harpo. I told y'all to study harp weather modification. Oprah spelled backwards is what? Harpo. I'm telling you, man. Listen, Oprah been around for decades. And normally she has this bubbly personality that's very engaging. From all accounts, the people who's been in those shelters basically have been saying that Oprah looks guilty of something. I'm going to tell you, you got to be careful which one of these millionaires that you have in your land. Because I could tell you this right now, they act as a Trojan horse. And that's what I believe Oprah's role in all this is. She's a Trojan horse to usher in this chaos, hot weather modification. I'm telling you. But peep the game, man. Peep the game.
Land is treasured here, as you can imagine. It's open space, it's beautiful.
Winfrey bought the agriculturally zoned land from Ulupalakua Ranch for $6.6 million. Our Instagram post of the news garnered hundreds of comments, most of them disapproving the purchase. This is a screenshot of some of the comments. One Maui resident arguing, "Why is this allowed?
Why is this allowed? Why is this allowed?" Somebody says, as if she doesn't have enough land here. She got 1,000 acres of land right now, ladies and gentlemen. And she's sitting in the people's face giving them shampoo. And they need land. They need a place to go. They need somewhere where some clean water. They need some shelter. And you can bet your bottom dollar that Oprah has compounds throughout all that land. It ain't just open fields. Don't think for a second. And I'm going to say allegedly. She allegedly has compounds, but there is photos out there of a few mansions. There's photos of a few mansions. But here's the thing, man. Greed it's a sick, nasty thing to have on you, man. When you can have all of this, you can have all this land, all this space, all these homes, and you can't live in them. You one person. Oprah don't even have kids, y'all. She don't even have kids. And this is the thing with these billionaires, these rich elitists. We continue to support them and all that they do. And they're not doing nothing for the people. They're not building community. With all the money Oprah has, she should be able to put all those people in communities. You know, $6.6 million that she spent on that land. Do you know that's enough money right there? And you know she got more than that. You know she got hundreds and millions of dollars. Oprah Winfrey has hundreds of millions of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what she can do? You know she can take that 1,000 acres and literally make a whole city for those people. She can get the people in there right now to start structuring the architecture. But here's the thing. I personally believe she got all that land because she was previewed a certain information. And the fact that we're allegedly, let's say allegedly with this one, Hawaii allegedly will become the first place as a smart city. Oprah was getting her stock in place because she knew what was going to happen. And she knew that the city was going to need mass reconstruction. And a lot of the land that she bought is going to be for the people, but it's going to be under the close observation and scrutiny of the elite. And it'll be a smart city ran by Oprah Winfrey. Y'all got to understand, Oprah is a mega maniacal psychopath. This woman has something called the Church of Oprah, where people was praying and worshiping her. The rabbit hole goes deep, y'all.
Councilmember Yukile Sugimura, who holds the upcountry residency seat, lives about 30 minutes away from Winfrey.
Yeah, the same Oprah that I don't believe in Christ. That Oprah.
I'm gonna guess that she has an access deer problem, hog problem in her yard.
That's an issue Sugimura is welcoming Winfrey to become involved in, trying to mitigate the area's rampant deer population.
We're struggling, we're putting tax dollars together to try to.
So they're having certain issues on the land. So here we already have it. Oprah already has showed her true colors, because the people of Hawaii was already having issues on the land, and they needed things resolved. They needed, certain wildlife mitigated. It's like, okay, Oprah, if you're going to buy all this land, listen, we're having issues that need to be resolved. If you're going to be here and you buy all this land, you're not really putting nobody on the land. You're not helping anybody. Can you help us resolve these issues? That's what the people of Hawaii wanted to know. All right, you can buy all that land, have it all. I don't know what you're doing over there. That all that land for you and yourself. I don't know what you're doing, but listen, if you're gonna have all that, help us with these issues. They ain't asked to live on your land. At least help with those issues.
Do fencing and culling. We want to protect our food for food security, as well as protect the watershed. So those are the big issues. And she's stepping right into the big issues.
Sugimura says she appreciates how Winfrey hires local residents for work on her property and other roles. Maui Senator Linda Coit points out Winfrey, who has been a part-time Maui resident for about 15 years.
A part-time resident. And now the people need that land. They need that space. What is Oprah going to do?
Has made contributions to the community. In 2021, Winfrey donated $100,000 to the
$100,000 is nothing to Oprah.
Women's Fund of Hawaii. DeCoit adds, much of the land Winfrey buys on the island remains undeveloped.
She's always been a great steward of our land, whether it be to preserve it.
That's why DeCoit calls the acquisition a positive purchase.
I wish we had more.
So she bought all this land. Some of it is still undeveloped. Now the people need the land. Now, Oprah, take your millions of dollars, develop the land, and look out for the people. And the land that you do have developed, why don't you let the people live on it? Since that's just a part-time residence, you can buy. Oprah has enough money to go ahead and go buy another 200, 300, 400 acres somewhere else. Easy. She can buy another. Honestly, Oprah has enough money. She could buy another 1,000 acres of land outside of the land that she got and build on that for the people if she wanted to. But the elite don't have that in the cards for her. And I do mean in the cards. And we'll talk about that. They don't have that in the cards for Oprah.
More people like her that consider when they purchase lands, that they consider some of the reactions of the community from the past of how we've just been inundated with just a whole lot of development and tourism.
Ulupalakua Ranch declines comment on the transaction, and we have been trying to get into contact with Winfrey and her organization. Ali Iduklo.
It's amazing how Oprah donated money to Hawaii, the beautiful Hawaii that happens to be a tourist spot. But Oprah is from Liberia. Her family is connected to Liberia. But she ain't done a damn thing for Liberia. Very, very interesting. Very interesting stuff there. Now, when I said that it's not in the cards for Oprah Winfrey to help, ladies and gentlemen, I meant it. Yo, what is that? Q? I appreciate it. It says, let me see. I can't read it right now. You're gonna have to give me a moment and I'll read that super chat. I do appreciate it because my screen is pulling up more than one thing at the moment. But let me see. Let's see. It says, hold on. Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the support. Now, I'm gonna blow the screen up here. What y'all looking at is the Illuminati card game. Y'all see that card right there? When I tell you this is deeper than Oprah Winfrey, you need to understand that these people, they're going to take advantage of every chaotic event that takes place. They take advantage of every tragedy. And they plan these tragedies in advance. The Illuminati cards, they put it out there, man. This is how these people operate. This is a game to them. This is a game. This Illuminati card game, for those who don't know, came out in the 90s. Yes, the 90s, ladies and gentlemen. The 90s. It's a big game to the people. To these people. Yep, somebody said Oprah Winfrey's net worth is $2.5 billion. 2.5, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, damn.
Get over here! Shoryuken!
But she's over there giving these people shampoo, buying sleeping bags. Nothing but a tax write-off. The Illuminati card game. I want somebody to pull up the actual date. Pull up the date for me. When it was made. Because I don't know if it's 90, I don't know if it's 94 or 95. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up right here real quick. Was it 93? Was it 94 or 95? About to tell y'all right now. All right, so it was 1995. It's 95. See? The booster pack came out 95. Oh, the limited, okay, 94 and 95. Both answers are correct. Because there was two versions. It was a 94 version and a 95 version. Yep. And here's one of the cards. I'm going to read what's on the screen here. What the card says, ladies and gentlemen. Peep the game, y'all. It reads, the traditional vacation spot for the world's middle class. Hawaii gives one extra action token to the group that controls it. If that group is corporate. Wow. It gives one action move, and then you have the middle class being thrown into what looks like a pit of lava or fire of some sort. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching the news earlier, there were all kind of tourists fleeing back home. They were all at the airports trying to get away. See, this was meant not only to hit the locals, but this was meant to hit tourists as well. They want to end this as a vacation spot because if you look at it, it's time for corporations to take over. Now the corporate entities like BlackRock, yeah. Now these corporate entities are ready to take over, usher in smart cities, usher in the artificial intelligence. That's what's taking place right now. I mean, this stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen, is just the truth. It's the truth. Again, look at Oprah Winfrey doing it all for the show. She was the puppet being used here.
Hey, everybody. You know what this week has taught me is that when you don't know what to do, you do whatever you can. I went to visit one of the big shelters here at the War Memorial and asked people what it is they needed, and then went shopping for some things, some, basic things like towels and sheets and shampoo and other necessities. And at some point, I will make a major donation after all of the smoke and ashes have settled here and we figure out what the rebuilding is going to look like. This is going to be a long and difficult process. But spending time at the shelters, I've met so many incredible people. One guy, Julius, I said, spending time at the shelters, I've met so many incredible
Wow.
people. One guy, Julius, I said, spending time at the
A
shelters.
damn tax write-off. Ladies and gentlemen, why did Oprah say she's going to wait till after the smoke clears to make that charitable donation to see what the rebuilding is going to cost? Why not move people to the land right now? Why not make the charitable contribution now to assist with the rebuilding? Right now. Why not move the people on your land until, how about this? Why not, Oprah, move the people on the land out of harm's way, have some, even if she has some tents set up, if she has some tents set up, have food, refreshments, everything, where these people can stay on her land, everybody who's been displaced, and then while in the meantime, in between time, be building up the rest of the land, making donations to build the land up. The people already didn't want you there in the first place, and you had the nerve to bring your cameras in and show off in front of the people. I believe personally that this is obvious exploitation, because if you're going to go on ground zero and help the people, just do it. Yeah, Oprah's a freaking billionaire, ladies and gentlemen. Why not just, it's so much that she can do, and I don't think people wrapping their mind around how much Oprah can do, y'all. I believe personally that Oprah is a corporation. So when this Illuminati card says what it says, I'm gonna read it again. The traditional vacation spot for the world's middle class, Hawaii gives one extra token to the group that controls it. If that group is corporate, listen, Oprah Winfrey is a corporation, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about that. And the scriptures tell you not to show you doing for the people. Like she could have sent off this contribution without nobody knowing, ladies and gentlemen. But she want to be seen. She want to make it seem like she there for the people. She didn't have to get on camera and try to push her way in there. Do you know how disgusting that is to do to the people? Just like those people who give homeless people food and stuff, and they got the camera right there. Hey man, you hungry? Hey man, I got you some shoes. I got you this, that, and the third. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna just say this right now. Anybody who do that on social media, I'm gonna just tell you like this: you are a shitty person. Real talk. Because you just want to be seen. You legit just want to be seen like you a good person. You're a horrible person, man. Why not just give it to the people without them knowing? Why exploit the people like that? In their time of need, in their time of hurt. Why do that? You would never, listen, you would never know what I'm doing for the people because I would never put it on camera. And plus, the Most High allowed us to revolutionize charity. We use our love note system, and we don't be calling out names of who we help and all of that. The people know. The people know who get what they get. We don't have to call it out. Only thing we do is tell y'all when it's a cause, and we allow people who want to give the opportunity to give, and those people get those things distributed to them. We're not running around with no damn cameras trying to be seen. Oprah is too rich to be trying to do that. A straight up witch. Straight up, man. Look at this, man.
Hey, everybody. You know what this week has taught me?
Thousands of Maui residents have nowhere to go after the damage caused by wildfires.
Notice off the break, she said thousands of people have nowhere to go. She got 1,000 acres of land. She got various compounds. You telling me Oprah Winfrey can't get thousands of people on 1,000 acres of land? Ladies and gentlemen, she got so much space, these people don't have nowhere to go. This is crazy.
Thousands of Maui residents have nowhere to go after the damage caused by wildfires. Tourists are packing the airports. They're trying to get off the island. But for the people that live there, there are not any good options.
Everybody lost everything. We don't offer fuel. People out here, no more nothing. They no more fam, they no more clothes, they no more nothing out here.
Families are cramming into emergency shelters, but understandably, those facilities are quickly filling up.
It's a little overwhelming. I came earlier just to see what people needed, and then went shopping. Because often, you make donations of clothes or whatever, and it's not really what people need.
You're hearing there from Oprah Winfrey. She is in Hawaii helping people devastated by these fires. Today, she dropped off some pillows, shampoo, and other items to those evacuees that are being housed inside the War Memorial Gymnasium. Oprah does own property on fire-ravaged Maui. Being housed inside the War Memorial Gymnasium. Oprah does.
Yo, this kind of stuff pisses me off, bro. Hey, shout out to Ringo TV Reactions. Thank you for the super chat, fam. I appreciate the support. He says she's exploiting the people and promoting herself. Exactly. That's exactly what she's doing. Exploiting the people of Hawaii, and the people didn't even really want her there to begin with. The people didn't even want Oprah there. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, after watching this live stream, anybody who's still supporting Oprah, I don't know what to tell you. Matter of fact, Oprah Winfrey should be canceled at this point. It should be over for her. She's canceled. She should be canceled. Y'all need to be sharing this live stream everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Rob Backenberg, thank you for the 10. I appreciate the support, bro. These people are greedy, bro. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes 5:10, he that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. Oprah Winfrey can't be satisfied. You know why? Because Oprah Winfrey sold to the devil. That's why. You would think that she don't need no more clout. You would think that she don't need to exploit. You don't think that she needs to be a corporation that invests in the land, because I personally think she got the message that this was going to go down. You would think she don't need more, but she ain't satisfied with what she got. Oprah's supposed to be somewhere retiring, chilling, but she running over there trying to be seen, exploiting those people who in need. And you can look at her posture and tell that she knows something, man. I see guilt written on her, bro. I can see it clear as day. This woman is guilty of something. And it always be the one, the devil always be the one right there with you, just to watch his dirty work. You know those kind of people that do something to you and you don't know who did it, but they'll be the ones helping you in a situation like, let me give you an example. Somebody who steals something from you and they help you look for it. You ever been around a person like that? It's like they get off on you missing that item and they got it in their pocket the whole time. That's the vibes I'm getting from Oprah even being there, bro. But because the people of Hawaii are so respectful, empathetic, those are very kind people over there. You know, they allow her in there. And, you know, she don't belong there. Straight up. She don't belong there. Somebody said, yes, that's a perfect example. Somebody said they foul out here. That's real talk. Somebody said black celebrities can't retire. That deal with the devil keeps them working, man. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact. They got to keep on doing the biddings of Satan. They got to keep on doing the biddings of the devil, or their souls are required right then and there. Real talk. And for those who are just catching this stream, look, the Illuminati card game in 95 told you this was going to happen. One of the most beautiful tourist places in the world now turned into an ash heap. And what's going to happen is during the reconstruction of everything, Oprah's land is going to probably become one of the biggest tourist places too. It's going to be like a smart city. It's going to be like one of the biggest tourist attractions. She got rid of the beauty. It's like they got rid of one thing and then they're pushing the people to something else. There's so many people who had a lot to say, man. Matter of fact, I want you to hear from some of the locals. I want y'all to hear from some of the locals over there, man. There's a couple videos I want to share with y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me pull this one up. Peep this, y'all.
Oh, they're not slick. Just wait. Everybody, like, just wait until our people find out the truth. They know how powerful we all are together. And if everybody knew what really happened, and if we all stood up against it, it's done. Especially as Islanders, do you know how unified we all are? We're a unit. I'm gonna share the photo, but y'all, did y'all know that they shut the water off? They shut all the water off. So some people, I seen a video saying like, oh, this smart man used the water hose to fight off the fire from his house. Everybody tried. The water was off. Not only that, all the children were home because school was canceled that day.
Y'all hear this? All the children were home because school was canceled that day, man. What is going on here? What's happening here? But Oprah's land is untouched. And she's not the only one who said this. Let me tell you something. As a collective, the people of Maui know that the government they know that the local law enforcement, they know that the leaders, they know that they're compromised. Yo, we did our investigative journalist work, man. We talked to quite a few people today, man, after this catastrophe took place, and the people there as a whole, they know. So let me just put it out here. My video earlier, I don't want you all to think that the people of Maui, the people of Hawaii in general, are ignorant and just totally oblivious to what's going on. They know. And I'm going to tell you something. What you got to do out there, brothers and sisters, listen, y'all got to tap in with prayer unto the Most High. Man, you got to pray death and destruction on these people because this is warfare. And as welcoming and comely as the spirit you all have right now, that warrior prayer got to go out there, man, because y'all dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare out there. And they have certain agendas that they want to push forward. They got certain things that they want to do on y'all's land. And although America illegally seized that land, it's still yours spiritually. All you got to do, like the sister just said in the video, all you got to do is band together on one accord, understanding who you are in the spirit of the Almighty, and pray against these devils straight up.
They were all home, and the parents weren't there to evacuate them. Y'all, please pause and read what one of my sources sent me. The locals are already traumatized with enough to deal with, but as the truth comes out, we can share it and put a stop to the evil and the narrative that they're trying to put out there. No, they're not, Slick.
See, ladies and gentlemen, the people know, man. The people know what's going on. So, we gotta, and also we gotta pray that the people unify. We gotta pray that the people unify. For those just joining, let me show you how much land Oprah has over there. What she could actually be doing. She can actually be doing a whole lot. Peep the game.
Maui, where Oprah Winfrey recently bought hundreds of acres of ag land in upcountry.
And we were the first to tell you.
Mixed reaction tonight from Maui, where Oprah Winfrey recently bought hundreds of acres of ag.
Hundreds of acres. I'm beginning to think it's this software. It's not my internet. It's this software I'm using. I'm gonna have to learn how to use a different software. Maybe I'm gonna have to switch to
land in upcountry.
OBS or something. So I'm sorry about the connection issues. Thank y'all for hanging in. And if you can, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button so the video can spread.
And we were the first to tell you about this earlier this week. Some disagree with the buy, but as KT4 Ali Dukla explains, two lawmakers say it's actually a good thing.
Some on social media are calling the buy excessive because the
See, that's all they got to do is get on the news. Look, the people of Hawaii didn't want Oprah there. The people of Hawaii did not want her there to begin with. They thought the buy was excessive. They didn't see the purpose of it. They didn't see it as, oh, well, this is going to help us as a whole. And they asked her, for those just joining, they asked Oprah, could she help mitigate some of the issues there, which she did. She helped out. That's the least she can do. Help out with irrigation issues and things like that. Because, I mean, you got hundreds, you got practically 1,000 acres of land out there. Wow. Here's another question. Why? This was four months ago, right? She got 1,000 acres of land. She's a billionaire. So many questions I have. Why is it still land that's underdeveloped there? Is she worth $2.5 billion? You telling me she hasn't developed all that land in 4 months? That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. It shouldn't be no underdeveloped land. I mean, listen, if you give me $1 million, it ain't just 1 million. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Because, we have 110 acres of land, right? But if we had, let's say we had 500 acres of land, let's say 600, let's say over half of what Oprah owned. Let's say we had over half, and you gave me $1 million, and I had 600 acres of land with $1 million, just 1 million. It's so much that I can do on that 600 acres. It's so much that I can do with a mill on six. I'm telling you. And I'm talking about far as survival goes and things of that nature, like having things that are practical and tangible on the land for the people. With $1 million, that's it. It'll be a lot of things that's developed and ready for the people. Straight up. And she got billions.
Billionaire already owns more than 100 acres in upcountry in Hana before buying 870 more acres in Kula.
So she owned practically 1,000 acres.
Ag land is treasured here, as you can imagine. It's open space, it's beautiful.
Winfrey bought the agriculturally zoned land from Ulupalakua Ranch for $6.6 million. Our Instagram post of the news garnered hundreds of comments, most of them disapproving the purchase. This is a screenshot of some of the comments. One Maui resident arguing,
hold on, somebody had a comment under there that says something interesting. Says, why these millionaires should help. Oh man, why the news got to blank out this one? Because I think they saying some real stuff. It says something about taking their land. Damn, I wish I could see that. I wish I could see that comment that they covering up.
One Maui resident arguing, why is this allowed?
And that's a Maui resident. Why is this allowed?
Councilmember Yukilei Sugimura, who holds the upcountry residency seat, lives about 30 minutes away from Winfrey.
Peep that. He lives 30 minutes away from Winfrey. He lives 30 minutes away from Winfrey. I'm telling you, man, that scream foul play. These people are allegedly in cahoots, man. And I've heard people say that the leader, the governor, whatever they call that guy, I heard a lot of Maui residents online saying he's an idiot. They don't approve of him at all. So he out there bumping shoulders with Oprah. I mean, literally, if you can imagine, they having tea and crumpets together, man. You know, they having parties together. He in the crowd. He's been ushered in the boule. Let's just put it out here. Y'all been compromised. He lived 30 minutes from Oprah. Y'all world leader. I mean, y'all's country leader. I can't even say y'all's country because it's an island and it's still a part of America illegally. But he's bumping shoulders with Oprah. He's been ushered in. It is what it is. These people aren't for you. These people are not for you. You know, he done went through all the rituals, all of that.
I'm going to guess that she has an excess deer problem, hog problem in her yard.
So I'm going to guess that she has an excess deer and hog problem.
That's an issue Sugimura is welcoming Winfrey to become involved in, trying to...
So she's welcoming her to become involved in it. Did it say that she helped? Let's see. Because I might be wrong. Maybe she didn't help with these issues. They saying that they're guessing that she's having those issues in her yard.
Mitigate the area's rampant deer population.
So they asking, can she mitigate the area to help out with that? See, that's resources right there. Let me tell you something, man. Why would you want to mitigate the deers? Oh man, light bulbs are going off, bro. Y'all don't see what's going on? By show of ones, let me see who paying attention. But no, let me let y'all guess. Not by show of ones. But I want y'all to understand what's going on here with the deers. Why? I'm asking y'all this. Exactly. Somebody said it. Why would they get rid of the deers? Why? Why would that be an issue? Oh man, my people smart. My people smart, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Come on now. It's deer in abundance out there in Hawaii. You having food that you can catch, kill, eat. That ain't allowed in no smart city, is it? You can't have food running around that you can kill and eat with very little processing running around in abundance. No, you can't do that and build a smart city where it's nothing but lab meat that they building and that they pretty much growing in tanks. Nah, you can't have that. Yeah, the smart cities are going to be full of fake food. Listen, your days of eating real chicken, once the smart cities are implemented, your days of having real chicken and real food, real vegetables, those days are over. Those days are over. So Oprah is down there allegedly helping to get rid of the deers. Man, they tell you the truth right in your face, man. This is crazy.
struggling. We're putting tax dollars together to try to do fencing and culling. We want to protect our food for food security as well as protect the watershed.
That is the food. The deer is the food. What food did you want to protect? I understand you want to protect your gardens. Get you some fencing or whatever the case is, and it is what it is. Ain't nothing to it. You ain't got to get rid of the deer.
And so those are the big issues. And she's stepping right into the big issues.
Sugimura says she appreciates how Winfrey hires local residents for work on her property and other roles.
So she's basically enslaving y'all. So basically, she's hiring you to work on her land and build up her land. And people say, well, we need the jobs. That's not exploitation. Okay, now you need somewhere to live. Now you need somewhere to live. And I wonder if somebody can tell us what their paycheck looking like who done worked on Oprah's land. Tell me what the paycheck looking like. Working for Oprah, fixing her land up, are you able to really fend for yourself? Well, what you working for? How good is she paying you? I want to know what she paying. Somebody said probably $1.50 per hour. I wouldn't doubt it. I seriously wouldn't doubt it. But who knows?
Maui Senator Linda Coit points out Winfrey, who has been a part-time Maui resident for about 15 years, has made contributions to the community. In 2021, Winfrey donated
$100,000 is nothing for Oprah.
$100,000 to the Women's Fund of Hawaii.
The Women's Fund of Hawaii. Who knows what that is? She might have done that because there's a woman that worked there that gave her something, because we don't know. Oprah don't have no kids, so I don't know. All of these people, all of these damn people be, So we don't know why she donated to the Women's Fund. We don't know, but it was $100,000. That's nothing really.
DeCoit adds, much of the land Winfrey buys on the island remains undeveloped.
She's always been a great steward of her land, whether it be to preserve it.
That's why DeCoit calls the acquisition a positive purchase.
I wish we had more people like her that consider when they purchase lands, that they consider some of the reactions of the community from the past.
She don't give a damn about the reactions of the community. Oprah is a corporation. Oprah got something else brewing up her sleeve. And the reason why a lot of that land is underdeveloped is because, they're going to be reconstructing everything. They're going to be reconstructing everything. Now, if you can imagine if that land was fully developed before all this took place, she would have had no excuses why she ain't bring the people, because that's what she's going to say. Well, the land's underdeveloped. So let me get this right. You happen to buy all of this land, 1,000 acres of land in Hawaii, 4 months ago, 4 months before this catastrophe took place. I hope y'all don't think that she didn't know, bro. I hope y'all don't think that this is just a coincidence. Yo, Randall Harvey, thanks for the 5, says Joe Biden vows to send a whopping $700 payment per household that was impacted by the Maui wildfires, and Bezos sent $100 million to help rebuild. Wow. Randall, you have to send me the sources on that. You have to send me the sources on it. That's very interesting. First of all, what the hell is $700 going to do? These people need homes. What about insurance? What about some insurance policy? Why not just implement a new policy and go through the agencies and make sure these people can get homes built? And as far as Bezos sending $100 million to help rebuild, that must be an investment. See, it's a difference between you donating and investing in the rebuilding. Now, hear what I just said. There's a difference between you donating and investing in the world to come, in the land to come, in the infrastructure that they're going to have established. So is Bezos donating or investing on what they're doing? Think about that. Think about that. And you're right. Right now, we need to be focused on what is America going to do? Because Hawaii is part of America. You didn't illegally took their land. You didn't took their island and made it yours. So let me get this right. What is America going to do? We're supposed to be the most rich, powerful nation in the world. What you going to do for our people? What you going to do for the tribe of Naphtali? Those biblical Israelites over there who are without a home right now. What is America going to do? Because clearly Oprah Winfrey is over there exploiting the people, making this about herself, all in the camera, talking about giving pillows and shampoo. James 5:1 says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." There's going to be miseries that come upon you, greedy, disgusting, sick, filthy, poor, blind, and naked people. Because they rich, but they poor, blind, and naked. Make no mistake about that. John 12:6 says, "This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the bag and bear what was put therein." These people don't care for the poor, man. They all about getting a bag. They all about lining their own pockets up. They all about exploitation. That's just sad, bro. And somebody said direct energy weapons was used in Hawaii. I know I keep hearing people say that. It was HARP used. Oprah spelled backwards is what? Oprah spelled backwards is HARP. Harpo. And that's what I said in the first video. I said, man, this is hot weather modification. And you can call it direct energy weapons. It's the same damn thing. They over here telling you it's climate change on the news. They over here telling you that because it's hot and dry, a fire just spontaneously came. As if we don't have hot days every day. Do you know how hot the concrete gets? Do you know how hot the hood of your car gets, ladies and gentlemen? Your car don't just blow the hell up. It's nonsense they be telling you. Global warming is nonsense. It be hot as hell on the concrete. The concrete just don't catch fire. It's like they just tell you anything. Science that don't even add up. No, those fires are started by something or someone. Simple as that. And then they're going to tell you that the fire started and hundreds of miles away, winds from a hurricane made the fire pick up. That's what they told the people of Hawaii. And you think those people are over there dumb, like these people are stupid. They all know. Shame on these people, man. All while Oprah Winfrey sitting here doing this.
Hey, everybody. You know what this week has taught me is that when you don't know what to do, you do whatever you can. I went to visit one of the big shelters here at the War Memorial and asked people what it is they needed, and then went shopping for some things, some, basic things like towels and sheets and shampoo and other necessities. And at some point, I will make a major donation after all of the smoke and ashes have settled here and we figure out what the rebuilding is going to look like. This is going to be a long and difficult process. But spending time at the shelters, I've met so many incredible people. One guy, Julius, I said,
And you know, that's all it takes for people to believe it. Oh, look, Oprah's really hurt. You know, she has a part-time residency out there. You know, look at her. She's so sad. These people are actors. Let me tell you something. Oprah played in Color Purple. She played in Color Purple. You think she don't know how to put on a sad face and act like she really care about the people? She out here buying sheets. Sheets for what beds? I mean, what are we talking about here? Oprah is a certified crisis actor. What are you talking about? Why you think Hollywood chose her? It's like somebody in the chat just said, "Oh, Oprah's so sweet for what she's doing." Get out of here. If that's all it takes, if that's all it takes for you to believe this nonsense, then you just really a lost cause. The question is why she got all that land and not letting the people live on her land. That's the question. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to get people to think, man. I'm not streaming live real long. I said what I needed to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, support the work on newbreed.love. We're going to try to put something together once we get everything lined up with our folks out there. I'm going to try to set something up with the Love Note system and try to get something done over there. But I'll let y'all know when I have that available. It's not available yet, but if you like to contribute to the work, you can still donate to newbreed.love. Get yourself some love notes. Help stimulate the economy of the Israelites. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be safe, man. Y'all take care. Have a good evening. Go to my other channel and hit the subscribe button because I'll be going live over there in a couple hours. New Breed Universal. All right. I'll see y'all over there. With that being said, shalom and peace.